As an experienced psychiatrist, Taylor has a knack for picking up on subtle signs of mental instability that others might miss. Taylor seems to have noticed something off about Hope, something that even Finn, who is not a psychologist, has noticed. Finn, through his many interactions with Hope, has observed her frequent migraines. Although these are only physical symptoms, Finn has a hunch that the pain may stem from a deeper psychological cause. He tries to support Hope as much as he can, knowing that these pains affect her not only physically, but also mentally. However, Finn's selfless and sincere support unintentionally makes Hope more attracted to him, which creates an underlying tension as Hope begins to lose control of her emotions. She becomes increasingly drawn to Finn's care, while Finn remains completely unaware of Hope's hidden feelings for him. Although Hope has been advised many times that pursuing Finn will lead nowhere, she still cannot control the growing emotions inside her. Hope knows that Finn is married, and interfering in his life will cause unpredictable consequences. But like an unquenchable fire, her emotions only grow stronger and harder to control. Taylor, noticing this situation, decided to intervene. As a psychologist, Taylor clearly understood that if not acted on promptly, Hope's uncontrolled emotions could lead to undesirable consequences. Taylor suggested that Hope should undergo a psychological assessment to better understand her current situation, but Hope misunderstood Taylor's good intentions. She felt offended that Taylor was thinking that she was crazy, someone who had lost control and was no longer capable of making decisions for herself. The conversation between Taylor and Hope became more tense, as Hope kept insisting that she was completely fine, that Taylor was just exaggerating the problem. But the truth was, Hope was not only feeling mentally hurt, but her body was also starting to react negatively. When she felt like she was losing control, her anger flared up and suddenly Hope fainted right in front of Taylor. That moment made both Taylor and Hope realize that her condition was more serious than they thought. Taylor immediately realized that this was not just a psychological problem. There might be some physical factor affecting Hope's health, aggravating her condition. When Hope lost consciousness, Taylor did not hesitate to call Finn. Using his medical experience, Finn immediately went to the scene to check on Hope's condition. With the initial signs, Finn realized that Hope needed to be taken to the hospital immediately for further tests. He and Taylor couldn't take any chances because Hope's health was in serious danger. Was Hope suffering from a serious medical condition? Or was her condition simply a mental disorder caused by mental and emotional stress? Whatever the case, Finn and Taylor knew that Hope needed prompt treatment and care before things got out of hand. Finn was the first to realize that the constant headaches Hope was suffering from were not just due to stress or mental stress, but were related to more serious symptoms. When he decided to take Hope for a comprehensive health check, Finn didn't expect the results to show that she had a dangerous disease. Hope had hemophilia. This was a fairly common disease, but in Hope's case, it had progressed to a serious level. Hemophilia meant that Hope's body couldn't clot blood quickly after an injury, leading to massive blood loss and not being able to stop the bleeding in time. This meant that even a small injury could become a threat to her life. Finn was shocked to realize that the headaches Hope had been experiencing all this time were actually the result of excessive blood loss, especially from recent nosebleeds. Hope, who has always been strong and did not want to worry her family, has been silently suffering from this disease for a long time. Frequent nosebleeds and constant blood loss have left her exhausted, but Hope still tries to hide her pain. She believes that she can overcome it herself and does not want to burden anyone, especially her mother Brooke. However, when Hope faints, it is a sign that her condition has exceeded the limit of endurance. Her body is no longer able to cope with the lack of blood. The disease has progressed to a dangerous level, and if not treated promptly in future situations, Hope may face death from just a small injury or an unexpected incident. What is more frightening is that this disease has no cure. For Hope, this is not only a threat to health, but also a constant obsession. She will have to live with the fear that just a small mistake, an accidental accident, can take her life. Hope needs to be careful in every aspect of life, because a small wound can become a disaster. This not only affects Hope's daily life, but also greatly affects her future. The heartbreaking news is that due to her hemophilia, Hope will not be able to have children anymore. Pregnancy and childbirth require the body to have good blood clotting ability, and with Hope's condition, this is too dangerous. This means that her hope of having more children has been extinguished. When Brooke learned about her daughter's condition, she was completely devastated. As a mother who always worried and protected her child, Brooke could not believe that Hope had silently suffered all this time without telling her. Brooke felt that she had failed her responsibility as a mother, not discovering her daughter's condition sooner. Brooke's pain is not only the fear for Hope's life, but also the deep sadness of knowing that her daughter's dream of having more children has been stolen by this terrible disease. The relationship between mother and daughter is sure to become more complicated, as both face complicated emotions, grief, worry, and even regret about the past. Will Brooke be able to help Hope through the difficult days ahead, and how will Hope face this heartbreaking reality? Hope's condition on The Bold and the Beautiful has taken a dramatic and tragic turn. More than just a health challenge, this disease also raises big questions about her future and her family. This situation will cause both Hope and Brooke to face strong emotions and inevitable changes in their lives.